Hi, my name is Michael Grady. When I was a junior in high school, I worked at my dad's outboard motor service and sales company. Small company that he managed by himself. And I spent afternoons there after high school. And he always kept a box of cigarillos on the counter by the front door for his customers when they came in. Well, one afternoon he needed to run downtown and pick up some parts and left me in charge. Well, I sat there for a while, no customers, I was bored, kept looking at those cigarillos and thought, I better try one of those things. So I tried one of those cigarillos and I huffed and puffed for several minutes until I started feeling really sick. And when my dad made it back to the shop about an hour later, I was slumped in a chair over in the corner. I'm sure I was as green as one of these cactuses. Well, my dad looked at me and said, "Son," he said, "you don't look too good." I said, "Well," I said, "I don't feel too good." He said, what do you think it is?" I said, "Well," I said, "I think I must be coming down with the flu." He said, "Yeah," he said, "there's a lot of that going around." He said, "Do you think you're well enough to drive home?" I said, "Oh, sure." I was so anxious to get out of there. So I jumped in the car and I was only a couple miles home. And as I was driving home, it suddenly dawned on me that, my gosh, he knows. So I went home and my mom was waiting at the front door. She opened the front door. I'm sure my dad had called her and talked to her. So she said, "Son," she said, "Dad called and said, looks like you got a little bit of the flu. Think you should go to bed and, I'll bring you some supper in a little while." At any rate, I know my parents had a good laugh over that. It took me several hours and probably into the next day before I felt well enough, but I can tell you that was my first and last cigar.